They got Devontae Freeman, a hungry nigga who's trying to prove himself.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins.
He missed the dirty zone tempo.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
What pot? Sounds solid.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball.
Yeah, I was watching that game at my old boy house, like TCU. Them boy was moving the ball, bro. Because he took Texas too. He took Texas at the half.
Deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there for the Bengals. 42 yards.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Oh, come on, Joe. You can't miss that. You can't miss that.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Who had a false test?
So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it on the other team. Just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What happened? I got Comcast. No, I ain't even check it, bro.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive.
Trey.
It's the tight end Daniels. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. for Jordan Howard. And he's going to be...
When the whole family needs an excuse to get out, Nutro's Clean Recipe will help your dog keep up.
At the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Pratt there on the tackle. No gain on the play. Second and...
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for Nick Chubb.
Oh, that boy got Chubb.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to air one out. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he is all the way up past the 25. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Going deep downfield for Ross. That's caught at the 25.
Let's go.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 73 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points.
Randy Bullock lining up for the point.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
5-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give. This is Chubb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He does a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit.
And come
and he fires one that's intercepted.
Come on.
Picked off at the 35. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1.
Dolphins, nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Chubb. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
This shit over with, boy.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Chubb running right, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
17-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made at the...
Haven't been a defense coordinator yet. The thing 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Now a play fake here on first down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack.
We ain't looking good right now.
Line. Carl Lawson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
At the 16-yard line.
That's next week, right?
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Ball carrier.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. A big play forthcoming here.
Oh, missed it.
Into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity
him to be out here running
to
the ball
not just
like
get
this.
back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He took it all the way up until the minute before the game.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
The Bengal 1st down.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Xavier Howard on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Mixon, the ball carrier, brought down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Bullock's kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Cuz, you tuned in?
So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a fair catch signaled for.
Oh, I wanted a touchdown so bad, but I'm going to take my points.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
This hole.
Jermaine Pratt.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time.
Let's go.
Picked off by Sean Williams. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A handoff to Mixon. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through.
James Cook.
No place for him to go. A nice job.
He do, but with so many running backs. You know how that goes.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
In Oklahoma.
So third and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
I mean, my kick ain't got no legs.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right. What happened?
Movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
You can't call audibles?
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
now Tua. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A quick throw there out to Williams. Not much there, only a yard.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to
don't
it.
give up no big plays.
Did not let him get downfield.
Here's 2nd and 9. A run for Nick Chubb. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run it again with Chubb. He can't get him down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down
at the 47-yard line.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. That's out to Chubb, complete.
I was on that man.
He's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
They ain't let me click on this nigga.
And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Again, it's Mixon. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout.
Because I guess he feel like he can control it.
They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
I kind of want to go for it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Bengals.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The tackle by
offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
I'm sure I can get at least a field goal out of this.
On 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Yeah, another good run there.
No.
He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run with Mixon, and he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st down, Cincinnati.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take it on in for a
I tried to dive. Fall.
Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals.
You know how Mason and them boys be falling on the ground? I tried to do that shit.
A pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought
He ran
down
the ball
just
too
shy of
much, bro.
midfield at the 49-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
That don't make no sense to me.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, this is Chubb. And they'll get him down.
But he was down too much to be
the 40. Give him
still
12
running.
yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
I feel like.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Parker the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa going for it all. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever.
Definitely not double tap square.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now the Bengals going to live to fight another week as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.
Take his eyes up top, huh?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.
I ain't have to force nothing.